Mate, that is talent.
Take one very enthusiastic DIY apprentice with his own toolkit.
My belt's stuck.
His tool belt stuck on the cupboard.
Add an interior design expert.
I'm being brave, Pete.
Yes, you are.
I'm being brave.
A team of highly skilled workers.
Measure twice, cut once.
And watch us create life-changing makeovers.
That's a wicked colour over there.
And rather than fit all the hard graft in just 1 hour, we're giving ourselves the whole day.
Piece of cake.
In the next 60 minutes, you'll see tears.
Isn't she beautiful?
And transformations.
Oh my God.
As we help another family surprise their loved ones with a makeover of a lifetime.
Oh, it's really lovely.
Watch out, our next stop could be for you.
Good morning and welcome to South London, and boy have we got a show for you today. Just over there lives Emma Campbell, and she's going to get the surprise of her life when she comes home today. Now Emma raises 4 children on her own and she's had a bit of a tough time recently. I'm about to go and meet her best friend Sue Winter, but before I do, let's hear Emma's story.
Life hasn't been easy for Emma. She's had to bring up her 4 kids, including 4-year-old triplets Theo, Louis and Ella single-handedly after splitting with her partner before they were born. And when the triplets were just a few months old, she was diagnosed with advanced breast cancer. While recovering from surgery and chemotherapy, she met Sue through family support charity Home Start.
She's a fighter. And I think the thing that makes her fight is the fact that she's got these beautiful, beautiful children. She knows she needs to be there and needs to be strong for them.
But despite battling cancer and bringing up the kids, Emma has also found time to raise funds for others.
She has done quite a few things for breast cancer charities for the obvious reasons. She's contributed to raising about 10 grand for us, which we're really thankful for.
As a respite from her illness and hectic lifestyle, Emma goes with Sue to a weekly choir group. And Sue reckons a home makeover is just what Emma needs to add some positivity in her life.
You used to see that ad for the lottery with their big finger pointed at you. If somebody would just point it and say, Emma, you know, this is your turn. And for once, instead of being picked for something ghastly to happen to her, like getting cancer, that something really wonderful happened.
Sue's managed to get in the house while Emma's away, so let's go meet Sue. The triple. Sue.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm all right.
Now, I'm loving how the pink lipstick and the pink top.
Especially for you.
Ah, amazing. Emma's out for the day.
She is, went off yesterday.
And she has no idea that you're in the house.
Absolutely none.
Wow. Do you mind if I come in and we have a chat about it?
Yeah, come on, come on.
Brilliant. I like Sue. Right.
Okay,
oh, lovely, lovely big room here.
It is. She's got some really nice bits and pieces because she's got great taste. She's very stylish as Em. But if you look at it, this is the room and they all live in here. It's Emma and her 4 kids.
Right.
It ends up being a child's playroom.
Yes.
What would be really nice is at the end of the day, Emma felt as though she had a space of her own and she lived in a grown-up house.
Absolutely. If you could, in one sentence, tell me how ideally you would like this room to look.
OK, well, I think it's looking a little bit plain. I know what Emma's like. She's got a very sort of boho style. She's like a hippie, modern-day hippie, really. Lots of colour, lots of sort of ethnic bits and pieces she likes. Storage is a huge issue. I mean, she's got a cupboard under here, for example. Now, how she ever finds anything there, heaven knows. And then round here, she's got this rather rickety old bookcase. I mean, this is tidy at the moment, but normally the toys are absolutely everywhere.
Yeah, of course. Sue, that sofa looks incredibly comfortable.
Don't talk to me about the sofa, because that's the one thing I've been having sleepless nights about. That sofa has just been bought. It's only been here a few weeks. And it's like the big purchase. I think the biggest item, apart from the house, that Emma's ever had to deal with. And she got it because it's very comfortable. It's extremely practical when you've got all those children rolling around. And she could afford it.
If there's a way of keeping it, would that be a good thing?
It would be great if we could jolly it up a bit.
Oh, interesting. OK. Is there another room, or is this area the only room?
No, can you come look at the triplets' bedroom?
Yeah, of course.
Right, just up here.
So as this multifunctional space is the only downstairs room Emma has, it really needs some colourful cheering up and a solution to the storage problems. And we need to think about that sofa.
Oh.
Oh, what a cool little room. Oh, my gosh, it's cramped.
I don't know how much they do in here apart from sleep. I know there's lots of stuff, but I think they tend to play downstairs.
So what would you like to happen in this room? You know...
It needs to be made look pretty, doesn't it? Because it is grim up here. It'd be so good to get maybe a bit more space in here somehow.
Bunk beds,
yeah,
possibly?
Bunk beds. I could see bunk beds.
And there's little hints of things being put on the walls. So
Yeah.
maybe the idea is there to spruce this up, but it never really got there, if that makes any sense.
Well, Emma's been ill most of the
Yes,
last few
yeah,
years. And if
of
she's not
course.
been ill, she's been in recovery. And there's a limit to what you can do.
100%. Well, look, I want you to come down, if that's all right, meet the designer, meet the team, because they're itching to get in here and get started. But I want you to do one thing, which is what I do say to people, have one last look around, because you will never see this again. You know, the minute they start, it's over.
Yes, well, I won't lose any sleep over that, because this needs to go.
While this cramped and rather glum bedroom is just crying out for some added fun factor, I bet Emma and the triplets would love it to become more of a play zone too. The man who's come up with a new design to suit the needs of Emma and her family is top interior designer Ben Hillman. A specialist in upcycling and innovative lighting, he's got an army of helpers with him to turn his plans into reality.
How are ya?
I'm good, how are you?
Ben, Sue, Ben.
Sue, lovely to meet you.
Hello.
You excited? Good, good.
I know you're not going to give too much away, but there's a lot to work with in there, so what can you tell us?
All I can say at this point in time is that it's going to be fab.
Fab, is that it?
That's it. That's all I'm going to say.
Are you happy with that?
Yeah, I trust you.
Do you? Oh, gosh.
I'm so glad you do.
No, it will be great.
OK, well, then there's no time to waste, is there? Team, are you ready? Yes! Shall we get started? Yes! Let's do it!
We're kicking off as ever by clearing out the rooms, which involves some heavy lifting, as well as boxing up all the kids' clothes and toys. And there's a lot of those. Meanwhile, downstairs, could there be trouble brewing?
Whoa. It looks like the sofa's been taken apart. Ben?
Yes. We are going to take it out.
Yeah,
And we are going to store it.
yeah.
And then I'm going out on a bit of a limb because I know that Emma really likes his boho style.
Yeah.
And I really want to boho it up and really follow that theme.
This sofa.
So this
You want
is
to
going,
boho
and
this?
We're building a bespoke
You're going to be going out on a limb in a minute.
sofa out of wooden crate, which sounds completely crazy, but if you just go with me,
OK.
it's going to look amazing.
All right, well, let's see.
Pete, do you want to get round that side and then give me a hand taking this out of the corner?
Not really.
Come on, just get involved for once. Just get involved.
Oh, good call. That was good. I'll give you that. Oh, that's...
Seems Sue's not the only one who's got an unexpected surprise today. As we're still not sure about Emma's reaction to getting another new sofa, we're taking this one to be stored safely in a neighbour's garage.
Oh, man. My belt's stuck.
His tool belt stuck on the cupboard.
It's all fine. Nothing to see here.
If I tip it up... Careful with it, because we are keeping that.
Hang on, mate. Hang on.
Yeah, just follow me, Pete.
I've got no choice, have I?
No.
Just follow me. Still can't see where I'm going. Whatever, Stu. There you go. In In the words of my baker, piece of cake. Welcome back to South London, where we're doing one hell of a makeover for Emma Campbell.
Emma has had to bring up her 4 kids, 10-year-old Jake and 4-year-old triplets Ella, Theo and Louis, single-handedly. And to make things even harder, she's in recovery from her treatment for advanced breast cancer. Despite this, she's helped raise £10,000 for charity, so her friend Sue wants to give her something back.
Today's designer, Ben Hillman, is transforming Emma's lounge, diner and the triplets' bedroom into a place that the whole family can really, really live in. Now, there's been a bit of controversy here with a brand new sofa that Ben Hillman decided to just throw out. He's a right ruthless little so-and-so, isn't he, that Ben? Anyway, I'm going to go and find him and see where we're up to. Come on.
Oh, no.
very funny.
I bet you were feeling really...
Hello. It was a big space, but now, Sue, it looks a lot bigger, right?
It is good.
How are you feeling about the sofa not being there, honestly?
Out of sight, out of mind.
Oh,
Okay,
I like that.
It's promising for me.
I like that, yeah.
So obviously we're not going to just get rid of it, we're going to store it. But
fair enough.
the great thing about this sofa that we're building is we're putting a lot of storage into it as well, which
Yeah.
I know is something that she's kind of lacking
Yeah.
at the moment.
Yeah.
Can you give us any idea on colours, what's going on the floor, anything about layout?
Layout's the same, purely because it was the best use of space.
Yeah.
But it will be a radical change,
Okay.
keeping the same layout.
How does that sound to you, Sue?
Sounds quite exciting.
Oh, good, good, good. Now, what about this area under the stairs here?
Although that is great storage, like it's got a huge amount of space, it wasn't really working well, and everything was just kind of dumped in there rather than being organised. So we got this fab company here to turn this into a much more organised understairs storage cupboard. She can put toys in there, the vacuum cleaner, the ironing board, all stowed away perfectly. So,
Shall we go upstairs and have a look at the other room?
great plan.
Wow.
The triplets room, Pete.
Space, yeah, a lot more space.
We tried to be a bit canny with the furniture, and I know that Em was probably keen to have bunk beds.
Very keen.
But really, in terms of health and safety, you shouldn't have bunk beds for children until they're 6 years old.
Okay.
But what we've done, we've been very, very clever. Or should I say I? We've got beds, 3 beds, single beds, which convert into bunk beds when they're 6 years old.
Great.
So she can put them into bunk beds when they're 6. And also, they extend as well. So they go from a 160 length to 200.
Great.
So when they get that bit older, they've each got a full-size single bed each.
Oh, great. That's
But for the
marvellous.
moment, we can minimise the space that's taken up
Great.
in the room. And obviously, as they grow and the beds go into bunks, they've got more floor space to play as well.
Yeah.
So it works out really well.
Oh, that sounds good.
Usability.
Fantastic.
So we've thought about everything.
That's really
Fantastic. And what about anything you can tell us about what's going on the windows
Wow,
or
to
on
be
the
quite
floors?
honest, there are so many exciting things that are happening in just this one room. I really don't want to give too much away, but I'm super excited about the lights, I'm super excited about the window, I'm super excited about that wall, the floor, the beds. Everything about it is...
Downstairs, bright colours are transforming the lounge in minutes. Time for Ben to reveal his grand vision.
Ben, beautiful setting for a mood board. What is the mood today? Oh.
This is kids' room. Yeah. So the whole of the children's room has been designed around the fab ice lolly.
Oh, brilliant.
Okay, so that's why we've got the 3 colours on the wall, this kind of melting design, and then a lot of the furniture and the furnishings are going to sort of ramp up this idea. And there are a lot of playful, so you've got your hundreds and thousands on the top of the lolly. We've got that in an item of furniture that's just going to look amazing, or should I say,
What do you think,
fab.
Sue?
I think it looks really exciting.
Good, good, good. It doesn't give much away, I'll give you that,
No.
but
I like those are my colours, so I like all
that is the essence of the whole scheme.
Brilliant. Love
So
it.
if you are happy with that,
Yeah.
I'm going to show you
the next.
the living room. Or should I say the living dining room?
Double mood board. This
Double
is
mood
good.
board.
This is good.
You liking that?
Oh, yeah.
I'm hoping you're going to think the last one was fab, but this one's crate. Sorry, I mean great.
Very good. Very good.
So I know that Emma really likes this bohemian style.
Yeah.
And I really, really want to get that injected into the living room in a much bigger, full-on way. So this just kind of gives the vibe of bohemian, travel, real nice eclectic mix of materials. This is kind of the ticking fabric that you might see on some of the upholstery. We've got shelves being made up of this kind of reclaimed timbers, so it's going to have a real earthy quality to it.
Got one for you.
Yeah.
What condition does an elephant have when he doesn't want to spend money? Elephantitis.
Oh, that's good.
Do you like that?
I do, yeah.
Not really, Sue, was it? Wasn't that good, was it? But are you happy with what you're seeing?
I am. I love the colour scheme. I'd be very interested to see about all of this.
Yep.
Great, let's get on with it. Fantastic.
In the living space, that special storage is coming on nicely. Next stop for Ben is the bedroom, where he's scribbling on the walls. Don't worry, folks, he's just sketching the design for Chris and Thelma to start painting.
So if you're happy with that, I can just leave and you're good? Yeah. Right, I'll be back in a bit then. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.
And on go those three mouth-watering colours. Now, Ben's going to give me a sneak peek into other ways he'll be adding fun to the triplets' lives in their new room.
Pete, surprises for you.
OK, well, OK, I get it. I love this straight away. Look at this.
Making sense?
The kids' room.
I know, great.
Amazing.
Super.
You don't know whether to look at it or eat it. That's the only problem, but I love it.
Bit of both.
Yeah.
So we're going to hang 3 of these at different heights, and then you know the sort of eco-friendly fluorescent bulbs you get, which are sort of like a coil.
No.
OK, they're like a coil of fluorescent light, but when you screw them in, they look like a 99 ice cream sticking out.
Fantastic.
So they're really, really cool, and I'm sure like, the kids will be excited about them. So 1 for each kid.
Really good, actually. I'm loving what I'm seeing here.
What would be better than having a load of seagulls hanging over your head trying to eat your ice lolly in your bedroom?
Yeah, and ones that don't leave a mess underneath.
Exactly. And then, look at these, Pete. Hundreds and thousands on the top of the Fab Ice Lolly.
Yeah,
We got them
very
as well.
beachside. Very
So
nice.
really great fun for the kids, really tactile.
What's happening downstairs?
Emma, she likes to write,
Yep.
so she needs a bit more of a personal space that isn't sort of, you know, kids' toys and all that happening around her,
Yeah.
where she can put her stuff, note down ideas, and so we've got this fabulous kind of chalkboard storage area, so she can write her little notes down there, put her writing materials in, and keep it all together.
Again, loving it. Loving it.
So to set off the dining table, we're changing the seating to these 1960s Werner Panton chairs. And the great thing about these, Pete, is that they can be used outdoors as well. So if she wants to have a bit of a garden party,
Excellent.
you know, they're really versatile. And then finally, loads of really eclectic, colourful, vibrant cushions to set off the new couch design.
Really nice. Without sounding patronising, man, proud of you, because this is great.
Thanks, Pete.
You know, it's exactly what they've asked for. When you speak to Sue, you know, she's saying how much she's, you know, a bit of a hippie and the
Yeah.
whole boho vibe. And then, of course, you've added that sort of, that real friendly beachside for the kids, which I love as well. So it's great.
Good.
Well done, brother.
Looking forward. Yeah, just got to make it happen now.
Juby.
And I think it's time I got my hands dirty with a man-sized task. Looks like Stu could do with my help.
This is going to be the radiator grille behind the sofa. So at the minute we've got just a radiator, which you'd normally put a radiator cover around it. This is going to be complete wall-to-wall.
And then painted, obviously.
And then painted, and then the cushion's going to go against it. So it's going to act like
Brilliant.
a backing. But once again, we've come across the problem I come across daily is there's plugs in the wall.
Right.
Yeah? Now you're going to cut that out for me.
Right, OK, got it.
So
Do I
I'll give you a
need
little
these?
tip. With the drill bit,
Yep.
drill each corner.
Oh, so you,
And then with the jigsaw, just work your way around.
do you know,
Nice and easy.
you are a star.
Got to put these on, I'm afraid.
It's my Jackson thing again. You're just another part of me.
You could do me a favour, if you couldn't drill through my bench.
Huh? I tried to...
Trying to blow this bicycle.
Mate, that is talent.
Put it in the hole.
These are fogging up.
Do the shape of that.
I'm so sorry. It's bigger than it should be, isn't it? Wow. You can tidy that up, right?
Well, OK, that wasn't one of my finest moments.
OK, guys, last 2 drawers.
For Ben's bohemian-styled living space, he's planning to upcycle Emma's storage unit with the help of decorators Steve and Di.
I just feel that this large unit that Emma's got in the lounge, it's a white unit against a white wall. It's not really doing much. It's a bit plain and boring. So I thought we'll boho it up, get some wallpaper inserts put into these. What do we call these, Steve?
Well, we'd call those the panels, wouldn't
Panels,
we?
thank
Yeah.
you. We're wallpapering the panels, exactly, today. So just want to make sure you're happy with that.
These are melamine, so it's not a good substrate really for sticking
Right,
to.
OK.
So what we do, we put a coat of PVA sealer on it, let that dry,
I
and
see.
then we'll put our PVA-based paste on.
So that's kind of working as a key, is it? For it to
It's
stick
going to
to?
bind it to the
Gotcha.
surface, yeah.
Brilliant. 3 drawers each, no bickering. Does that sound good?
We don't bicker, do we?
No.
We haven't known each other long enough.
Oh, gosh. Enjoy. OK, cheers, guys. See you later.
See you later, mate. OK. Right. I'll cut them, you can post.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Upstairs, our other decorating duo, Chris and Thelma, have finished Ben's delicious wall design. And it's making project manager Karen hungry.
The pink just makes me want to eat some strawberry ice cream.
The blue makes me want to jump in the sea.
And what does the cream make you want to do, Thelma?
Have a really nice pudding with it.
Well, it is nearly lunchtime. But something's bugging me.
For what? Rob, what is this monstrosity? I can't understand. I don't even know what this is supposed to be.
No, I must
Is
admit,
this back?
I'm in the dark myself. I imagine that this is going on the floor with the cushions on top.
Are you serious? This is the sofa?
I guess. I guess it's going to be one of those things where you're not really know what it looks like until...
She's walking past. Hi, Sue.
Just waiting for the forklift.
Just looking at something that we got to put in somewhere.
The,
You can't tell me that that's the sofa.
it's got to be.
Inside, Dave's been hard at work laying the carpet.
Genius. And that's how life should be.
The understairs storage is up and running.
Brilliant. That's an amazing job.
And that radiator cover I was working on makes its grand entrance.
Down, 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 down.
Looks all right to me.
Measure twice, cut once.
Outside, I've got another challenge on my hands. Rob and Dave have found an inventive use for the pallets we're using to make the new sofa, and they've roped me into a race.
Guys, are you ready?
Yes.
For what? For the ski race. No cheating, no barging. Straight line. Go!
I did. Well done.
Should we do some work?
Yeah.
Cool.
We're here today to help Sue Winter give her best friend Emma Campbell a surprise she'll never forget.
Emma has had it tough in the past few years. She has 4 kids, including 4-year-old triplets, who she's had to bring up single-handedly. Just months after they were born, she was diagnosed with breast cancer and had to have surgery and chemotherapy. Despite this, she works tirelessly for charity. So her friend Sue thinks it's about time she got something back.
Now, you know what the case is. It's chaos in there. Lots is being done, but there's still lots to do. Emma's due back very soon. I need to find Ben, see how far we've gotten and how much we've got left to do. Come on.
Do you like it?
Hello.
Hey, Pete.
What do you think, Sue?
It's just transformed the room. Fresh paint and these colours. I mean, that's a wicked colour over there. She'll love it. I know she will.
What do you think of this, Sue? Because you're talking about storage space.
That is just the cleverest thing. It really is wonderful.
So we've still got the upright storage. But on top of that, we've obviously got these pull-out drawers, which are going to have little push catches put onto them.
Absolutely brilliant, that is.
But they're vast amounts of space.
That's amazing.
So you imagine just all the children's toys, and this can take up to 30 kilos in weight, just this one drawer. So it's really nifty
Isn't that
storage
clever?
solution.
Very clever, very clever. And what about the colour of the carpet? You were worried. I remember you asked me outside.
Yeah.
How do you feel this? This is quite good, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's very, very durable.
Yeah, it's good.
So it should be practical for the children.
Very exciting. And, of course, there's upstairs as well. We've not forgotten about that.
Super excited about that.
Love to go and have a look. What about you, Sue?
Yeah, I can't wait.
Let's do it.
Do it.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, look at this.
Actually, that is fantastic.
It's vibrant,
Oh,
isn't
that is lovely. Looks just like your mood board.
Good. Exactly.
Brilliant.
I'm hoping to make lollipop signs with each of the children's names on
lovely.
above the bed, so
Yeah.
really bring it together.
But,
Yeah.
I'm sorry to bring in the big word, but...
What is the but?
Well, the but is that, no disrespect, but only one wall's been... What's happening
No, it
in the rest of
hasn't.
the room?
This has been. These have all been.
okay.
These were all cream.
Did you think
They're
the
white
same
now.
thing? Did you think the same thing? There's only that wall. No, what I mean is, what's happening is the carpet staying. Are we getting furniture in, or?
So they've just finished decorating.
Such a killjoy, aren't
You
I?
are, but that's fine.
Sorry.
You can't help that. A couple of shelves going up here. Carpet's going in next.
Any hints about what colour carpet or anything like that?
Okay, so the carpet, which I haven't seen yet, but I'm hoping is going to have a bit of a waffly design, so it actually sort of mimics the ice cream cone.
Okay.
So everything is trying to reference the ice cream.
All right, stop waffling on. That was a waffle joke.
Very, very funny.
Okay, well, I think that we should let them get on with it. What do you think?
I think so. I think it's a good idea. Yeah.
I think you've done a great job. I do. I think you've done a great... Yeah, I do. I think it's brilliant.
First time you've ever said that.
No,
that
I
means
think
a lot
it's
to me.
absolutely brilliant. Outside, work continues on the sofa. And remember Ben's crate idea from his mood board? Well, this is what he was on about, turning packing crates into shelving. Meanwhile, Sue and I are going to have a go at framing some photos of Emma's 4 kids to add a personal touch to the space. I don't know which one we should put where, but I do know this is Ella. This must be...
That's Jake.
Jake, the oldest one.
He's the big brother.
And we've got these two who... I have no idea how you could tell the difference here.
Well, I never can, and depending on who I know is behaving well at the time, that's how I normally know them. But one's Theo and one's Louis.
OK, so I think it would be fair to say pink with Ella.
Pink for Miss Ella.
While we pin the photos onto these specially made and painted wooden backgrounds, I'm going to ask Sue to tell me more about her brave friend Emma.
So obviously being diagnosed with cancer is a shock to any family, to any person that's going through it. But she also had the children as well. So at what stage did this all happen?
The children were only a few months old. I mean, they were really, really little when she found out. She had to look after them through several bouts of chemo. And the thing is, when you have chemo, it's exhausting. But then to come back from chemo and have 4 children to look after, 3 of whom who were so tiny and who you're still trying to form a relationship with, unbelievably hard.
She must be a very strong woman.
She probably doesn't think so, but she is, and she has to be. But I think, as any parent will tell you, you have to be strong.
Yeah, yeah. Well, if you could say to me in a few words what you think Emma's reaction's going to be when she walks in, and whether she likes the decorations or not, the fact that you've done this for her, what do you think she's really going to think?
I think she'll be amazed, but I think the thing that will give her the most pleasure is that the children have got their own little bedroom now, which will be beautiful, and that the whole family can enjoy that downstairs and sit together and enjoy the room as a family.
Oh, I'm getting a clear picture of how wonderful this woman is. I can't wait to meet her.
As Emma's children are the focal point of her life, we're going all out to feature them in the lounge, so Ben has commissioned some special tea light holders from artisan carpenter Andrew Bridgefoot. He starts by planing down the rough edges of some reclaimed oak.
That's now ready to sand.
Sanding the wood brings out the grain and knots which add character to a finished item.
I'm now going to mark it into blocks and start to cut them.
Andrew is going to make a cube featuring the name of each of Emma's children. For the next stage, he tapes a stencil of each letter to the side of the block, then marks it out in pencil. He's starting with the 2 L's in Ella's name.
That's the first letter marked out, ready to carve. It's always nice carving children's names on pieces for people because it sort of grows up with the family and the child.
When the letters are all done, he moves inside for the next stage.
I've just got to mark the centre on the top, and then I'll drill the hole to put the candle in.
Once the hole is in place, it's a simple matter of sanding and oiling the finished holder. Then he's got to go through the whole process again for Theo, Louis and Jake.
Mine!
That's mine!
Mine! That's another box.
I didn't think it was going to be fragile.
Oh, wow.
Ah, they're very nice, actually.
You know, these are made from old railway sleepers.
Really?
And they spell out all the children's names as well.
I think they're going to look fantastic, personally.
They are, and with kid safety, they're electric. It's all good, so they can go in the bedroom, they can go in the lounge.
Brilliant.
On each makeover, I'm given a challenge that is simple enough for any DIY beginner, and I'll be left to get on with it on my own.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, Pete.
You look distressed.
Today's hard taskmaster is Chris, with a distressing job for me.
Just literally take
Okay.
the white paint off until you just see a bit of brown coming through.
Okay.
And
on the sides?
no, yeah, just lightly on the sides. Don't go too wild, but mainly just scoop it off till you remove the paint. And then you can do all 4 sides. That leg, that leg, that leg, and that leg. And I'm going to come back with Ben in 10 minutes and check you out. You all right with that?
All right, mate.
Good man.
You want to have 4 kids filming a TV show, trying to get dinner cooked on time. That'll show you stress. You know what? It's supposed to be de-stressing you, not stressing you. I'm sorry. Aren't you worried? Is you boo-boo-boo-boo? Chris?
Yo, Pete. How distressed are you looking here? Oh, that's good. You've done a
Not
good
bad,
job.
huh?
No,
For,
that's good.
you know, like within minutes.
A little bit more I would have liked, though. Just take it off a little bit more. One swipe there.
My only concern is I don't understand.
Can I just say stop? Because I think that's enough. Pete's done enough.
Really?
Thank you, Ben.
Sometimes he pushes it. You've done really well there.
I think I
Mr.
did
Andre.
okay, yeah.
Really nice work.
You can eat this to clear your palate.
For my next trick, I'm helping to bring in some parts for Ben's controversial new sofa.
Ben, I never, ever, ever question as designer, but are you sure about this?
Yes. Hang on.
Wow.
Yes. Let's get it in. You're not confident about this?
Honestly?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. I have
No?
no
No,
idea
not
what you're
mine.
doing.
In the middle.
Just needs to come down.
Ben's gonna love proving us wrong, guys, I'm telling you.
Now I'm even more confused.
What goes under there?
What goes under there?
Yeah.
Well, you can store stuff. You can put the kids' books under there, extra books, all that kind of stuff.
But you'll never get them out again.
Well, I don't mean throw them to the back, Pete. I just mean at the front.
Okay, all right. Listen, I know it's tough, right?
I'm being brave, Pete.
Yes, you are.
I'm being brave.
Have you seen Sue get angry? I've seen that angry side of her.
I can't look.
Yeah,
I don't. Is she there?
she's on her way in
Is she
now.
there?
You watch out.
God. Mind the back is still wet, that orange.
Welcome to South London. What do you expect but chaos, because it is that time of the day when Emma Campbell is due home and her best friend Sue Winter has prepared all of this for her. It looks fantastic, but there's still lots to do, very short amount of time.
Okay, that can go just there.
Beza, I've got to hand it to you. I did not like the...
You didn't like it.
I didn't like it
You
at
didn't,
all.
let's
I
be
looked at
honest.
the crates and
Yes.
there was something I wanted to say which wouldn't have been appropriate. I'm looking at it now and I understand it does work. It really does work.
Yeah.
But what's left to do? Because it seems pretty complete.
We need to put a few bits and bobs up on the wall. We are nearly there, but upstairs the carpet's only just going down, so there's loads to do upstairs still.
I forgot about upstairs. That's
kind of
madness, right?
It started, but there's loads to
So
do.
we're almost done here. Nothing up, not
Yeah,
yet.
just a bit of
upstairs.
dressing down here.
Okay.
And then we can move upstairs. Get that done.
Okay.
If you could grab the hairdryers, I've got a job for you. Okay.
The hairdryer there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you grab that, mate, that'd be great. Sure. Pete, it's not for your hair. Pete, it's not for your hair. Okay.
Right.
Pete, it's not for my hair.
Well, what's it for?
It's for fluffing the feathers.
I just fluffed it up, didn't I?
Now get fluffing.
So everything's under control downstairs, while in the bedroom it's chaos,
Right, this needs to go up over here.
as there's still loads of colourful and fun accessories which need hanging.
Mid-blue, yeah? Middle of the blue.
And Emma is only minutes away.
Clean all the way round, and then we just tuck the excess down the back here.
Lot calmer down here. And with all those special boho accessories added to the living space, there's just one thing left for me to do. A trademark selfie of me and the new sofa. Outside, there's quite a crowd gathering. Emma's mates from the choir are swelling the numbers alongside her neighbours and the triplets.
Right, guys, I know you're getting anxious to go in, but Mum's going to be here soon. Are you nervous, actually, Sue? Because you've been very calm all day. You've been...
I tell you what, I'm less nervous today than I have been for the last few weeks. The last few weeks have been awful.
But for Sue and the rest of us, the tense wait is nearly over. Here comes Emma.
What have I done that?
Oh my God.
You are just as gorgeous as they said. Hi, Emma. How are you? I'll tell you in a moment. Are you okay? Are you embarrassed? Just come with me. It'll all be good. Isn't she beautiful? Right. I'm just going to let you give your family a hug. This lovely lady here wanted to do something for you, right? Now, we know about you. We know about you because we got to hear a lot about you, about what you've been through, about what you do, what a wonderful mum that you are. And everyone's here for you. They absolutely love you. And there is a surprise waiting for you. So if you don't mind following me, you will see.
This morning, Emma's sad, colourless lounge and dining space definitely didn't reflect her joyful life. The space was dominated by her huge new sofa and cluttered with toys, making it more a playroom than a grown-up living room. But what a difference a day has made. Ben's given it a chic, boho-style theme, vibrant and bursting with colour in the feature wall and cushions. Fingers crossed that Emma will be happy we've taken away her nearly new sofa and replaced it with a less bulky one that incorporates storage for the kids' toys and books. We've also given her 6 sturdy and stylish new dining chairs to go with her upcycled table. And on the walls, we've given Emma a special unit for her writing stuff, as well as hanging the pictures of her beloved kids.
Oh my God. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, it's really lovely. It's like I'm in a different home. It's I don't know what to say.
Now I'm gonna bring the man who designed this to explain everything to you.
Okay.
And to explain where your other sofa is.
Okay.
The wonderful Ben Hillman. Come in.
Oh, you must be Emma.
Yes, it's me.
Oh my goodness.
Hi.
Lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
At last.
Thank you.
Do you approve?
It looks gorgeous. Yeah, it looks beautiful.
I mean,
Thank you.
there's so much to talk about, to
Yeah,
show you, and
yeah.
I know storage was a massive problem.
Yeah.
Under your stairs, I don't know if you've noticed this.
Oh my.
This is a kind of a much better storage system now, and so these act as massive storage units.
Oh, that's
so
amazing.
Instead of scrabbling around and not being able to get to the back of, under the stairs,
It's just there.
It's there
these
for
guys,
you.
It's just like a mound of plastic.
So these guys can
everywhere.
stick all that plastic in there.
Wow.
We've kind of upcycled your dining
I love
table,
this. I love
modernised
this.
it a bit and
1
freshened it
second,
up.
Angel.
We've had these candle holders bespokely made, and each of them's got the children's name
Oh,
carved
that's really
into them. Because obviously they're the most special things in your life.
Thank you. It's lovely.
And we've popped them each under one of their corresponding pictures.
I want to ask you, Sue, what you think, because you obviously took a big risk by doing this. Hopefully it's what you wanted.
I think this really is a room now where the kids will have fun, but at the end of the day, you can pretend you don't have kids. Is that a terrible thing to say?
It's just really important because the days are so full on, and it comes a point where it's not about getting rid of any trace of them, but I do crave that quiet and that.
Of course you do, yeah.
serene kind of
course.
surroundings. Yeah, I like my candles and I...
Yes.
Talking about serene and relaxing, there's a sofa there that's taken place of another sofa that you've just bought. And just so you do know,
Yeah.
the other sofa is about 5 metres
Okay,
up the road,
okay.
What do you think?
Do you know, the only thing that's popping into my head is it as comfortable? Because my sofa was like this, you just didn't get up. When,
Sure.
You know,
The proof of the pudding is in the
but
eating,
I love
exactly.
the look of it. It looks fab.
But also, we wanted it to be more than a sofa and have like the extra storage on the end. So
yeah. I love the wood and
that pops up, and you've
yeah.
got a massive sort of toy chest in there as well.
Put your toys in there.
So they can all hide away.
So you will have the option when we
Yes,
leave. You
yeah.
can decide.
Yeah.
But anyway, there is something that's a bit of a surprise for you three.
Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh.
No.
No.
But what could that be, Pete?
Who wants the surprise? Hands up who wants a surprise.
Oh, yeah.
OK, let's do it.
Before we got our hands on the triplets' bedroom, it was glum and cramped and a long way away from the fun space Emma wants for them. But just take a look at it now. Ben's turned it into a seaside wonderland with brightly painted walls and accessories. The kids will love those quirky seagull mobiles and giant lolly sticks featuring their names. There's a riot of colour in the soft felt rugs, and those beds are space savers with the capacity to be converted into bunk beds at a later date.
Oh my God. Wow.
Yay!
Wow. Oh, it's amazing, isn't it?
It's got such a nice feel.
Yeah.
Ben,
Yeah.
Really, yeah.
explain yourself.
I wanted a room that was both for like the girls and the boys.
Yeah, that's
kind of
the
thing.
that's the tricky thing, bless them.
We would have loved to have given you bunk beds, but in terms of health and safety, it's
Right.
not appropriate until they're 6 years old.
Right. Yeah.
But what we have given you is beds that will convert into bunk beds. And then, not only that, when they grow, the beds extend out. So there's longer sides. So there's a lot of longevity in these.
So what do your kids think?
Would you like it?
You've got to make the noise, though, if you pull that. You've got to go,
Well, we do know that there's someone else in the family, and there's no way we were going to do all this, was it, without thinking of something for Jake. So we've got a little prezi for Jake, okay? Da, da, da! And this is for Jake. Look, kids, look what's for your bro.
Oh my goodness, he's so
got the
neat to
bike
buy.
of my dreams.
What is it? Is this? Oh, this is amazing. This is absolutely beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Sue, this is your chance to tell Emma why you did this and what you think of her.
I did this because there are just so many people out there who want to see you make it. So I'm just their spokesman. That's why.
Well, that was well said. I agree with that. I agree with that.
I'll give you 5. I'll give you 5 again.
Would you like to go and see? That's 10, you know. Oh. Would you like to go and see the team? Kids first. Move it, move it, move it. And up, 2, 3, 4.
Sun is shining in the sky. There ain't a cloud in sight. It's not raining. Everybody's in the lane. And don't you know, it's a beautiful new day. Hey.
Emma Campbell is one brave woman. She's had such a tough time recently battling cancer, raising 4 children, 3 of which are triplets, all as a single mother. To see the look on her face today when she arrived was priceless. And of course, the kids' faces, how happy they were. And Sue, who made this all happen, made this a really, really special day. It definitely was one hell of a makeover.
It's been 2 weeks since Emma had her makeover, and we've come back to see if Ben has won her over with that bespoke sofa.
So Ben's sofa looked great, and as the days wore on, I liked it more and more, and I thought it really did suit the room. But I was quite attached to my sofa, and the comfort factor was quite an issue. So I did decide to put my sofa back in. The lovely blackboard with Sue's lovely message on it brought a lump to my throat. And I really, really love the tea light holders. So touched and moved when I was shown those. Just what a lovely way of just putting their mark on the room as well. 3 children in one small space. that's always going to be a challenge, and oh, it's just beautiful. They love it, and I think they were, for the first day or two, they were very excited, and you know, oh look, Mummy, look at the ice cream, you know, lights and seagull, and they've been sleeping so well in it. Jake was the happiest boy in the world when he got his bike. He was thrilled, really thrilled with it. It's been incredibly touching, just knowing what's gone on behind the scenes, and I feel incredibly overwhelmed by that, and very, very loved and very lucky.